Meow?
Looking for action! Fever's on the rise. Looking for action!
Hello everyone, and welcome to another electrifying video. I'm Ambiguous Sexuality the Hedgehog, and today we're going to talk about something that just came out today, and I finally have a reason to come back to talk about it. We are going to Green Hills, California to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. If you came here thinking that I would bash on the movie, then I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken. I'm actually really hyped for the movie and I can't wait for it to come out. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody else can't wait for it to come out, but it's kind of for the wrong reason though. I actually do like this movie and how it's turning out, and I will see it in theaters.
You make me sad.
Everything in this trailer truly blew past my expectations. Jim Carrey is already amazing at his role as Dr. Eggman. Dr. Robotnik. We don't call him that until later. The human Dodoracanus, besides Sonic, the police officer, did a pretty good job representing pretty much everyone who saw this trailer and freaked out. I believe he's supposed to be the audience viewpoint and some sort of guide into the alternate universe that this video introduces into the Sonic franchise. And if that's true, then I do think that the producers did a really good job at reflecting that. Sonic himself is also very cool. Now, don't get me wrong, there was definitely some points where his animation really fell short, but overall, I love the design, especially when he's in action.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet. Look at this! I took 9 million steps today.
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
His voice actor, Ben Schwartz, captured his voice and attitude beautifully, and in a way that reminds me of a classic mix between Jason Griffith and Ryan Drummond. Well, except for this part.
Gotta go fast.
We really didn't need to make that reference. The best part of this is that Sonic actually appears to be the main focus of the film and not Tom Wachowski. Tons of movies before this always had the human characters be the center of attention and not, the title of the film, and the humans will appear to have just as much focus as Princess Elise from Sonic 06. In fact, since there won't be any side characters to interfere with the main characters, sorry Tails, the film should have no problem with the pacing of the relationship that forms between Sonic and Tom. But regardless of the brighter side of things this movie trailer has, the Sonic fanbase is pissed. People are screaming, people are crying over this film trailer. I'm not kidding. I love the criticism that this movie gets is all about the character design. That's it. It's all about what Sonic looks like, and I get it. It's far from what we are used to, but they are somehow letting this completely ruin the film. Their reactions are just over the top here, like, just take a look. Sega doesn't care about your opinion. They're, as in their car, doing it for the memes. Except, Sega isn't producing the film, it's Paramount. That then they actually did listen to your feedback. Granted, they did make a little joke out of it, but they still went as far as redesigning the entire character to please you, the fans, and no one else. Just you who is upset about this. Well, they finally did it. They killed my childhood. It's tragic, I know, but don't worry my friend. You can always make a half-assed fan game in the Unity engine. Sonic's arms aren't blue! What are you gonna do then? Destroy some shelves in a GameStop and mace an employee? Wait a minute. If you think this looks good, you aren't smart. You need to know this. Yes, because your opinion is the right one, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. Why does it gotta come out on my birthday month? Yes, how dare they release a live-action CGI hybrid motion picture coincidentally in the same month as your birthday? Absolute psychopaths. Clearly, this isn't really aimed at fans. They're trying to pull in kids from a general audience who doesn't know about Sonic. But what kid doesn't know who Sonic is? This is lunacy. It's lunacy because I didn't get what I want. In fact, this whole movie might as well not be for fans, despite the many times the studio had to redesign Sonic because everybody was so apeshit over change. Over something different. Over a company trying to take a risk. Which people have been complaining to see more of this entire decade. Also, think about the kids in Haiti. They don't know about Sonic. They need a Sonic in their lives.
You know that saying about not being able to look away from a train wreck, unfolds chair, opens convenient bag of popcorn, grabs binoculars.
Wow, you can make a roleplay out of that. Also, green texting doesn't really work on YouTube. Hope you know that. And this next one, I am super disappointed of.
No, you're pissing me off. Whoever made this decision needs to be fired. Whoever made this character design and thought it was a good idea to change him from what he is iconic for what he is known to be, fire him.
Yeah, let's fire the person who made this character design. The people who collaborated in this design forced them all to lose their jobs in the movie and I guess the film industry because they didn't get their Sonic right. Even when one of them previously did visual effects for CGI cutscenes of Sonic the Hedgehog video games before, and even co-founded Blur Studio, which would go on to make the intro cutscene of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. This is what bothers me the most, that people in this community can get so riled up, so offended over a change, that they want people to be fired. It's incredibly disrespectful to the creators and artists of this film. Overreacting is an understatement here. A culture might as well be made out of this. I get it. YouTube personality. You have to be over the top to be entertaining, but you have no idea who will watch that shit and take what you say seriously. The most ironic thing out of this whole thing is that this has happened before. In reverse. When Sonic 06 released, there were many complaints about how Sonic and the others clashed with the very photorealistic world that the game had. Some Call Me Johnny is the most famous out of these complaints.
I should note that this scene right here is the first cutscene you see when you play the game. If it wasn't for Dr. Eggman and Sonic appearing to do their usual gig, you would not be able to tell this was a Sonic game besides the title screen telling you so. Realistically proportioned humans, realistic settings, nothing in this opening screams Sonic the Hedgehog. With that said, yes, I'm not a fan of this game's art direction.
Just maybe, the producers were onto something here and they knew how bad Sonic 06 looked. In fact, the director, Tim Miller, talks about how he felt making Sonic more realistic would better translate into the live-action movie. And honestly, this was smart. But for some reason, people still rejected this, even after everything said about Sonic 06's art direction. The inconsistency is so real. Make up your f***ing mind. Those were just a few of the posts that I saw on YouTube, and I did plan to do ones from Twitter as well, but I think I got my message out. Maybe I'll do a separate video reading them, who knows. As you can tell, I have really high hopes for this movie, and I do believe that it will succeed. By the time of this recording, we have 6 months until Sonic the Hedgehog's first release. Will it be a masterpiece? Obviously not. It's a video game movie, of course. But I'm sure that it will be cool and a treat for me to see. And hopefully for you as well if you're planning to see it ironically or not. This has been ZipZap, wishing employees to be fired, and I'll see you all in the next 5 years or so.